In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create just a simple little toy truck. So the little toy truck that I'm going to create for you is just something like this, where we'll do some loop cuts and just very basic. So starting off, I'm just going to start off with a cube and go into edit mode. So to get into edit mode, I'll go ahead and just go press tab, or you can click on this icon down here, and oh, not that one, sorry, this one over here, and then make sure you're in face mode. So, and I'm just going to start off by selecting on a face, press E to extrude, E to extrude, maybe do one more extrusion, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab these. So I'm going to click on one, hold down shift to select the other ones, and then I'm just going to go ahead and press E to extrude those out, just to get kind of a simple little shape. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and just grab this part up here. So I'm going to select those two right there and press E to extrude to kind of pull that up a little bit. And now I'm going to start doing some loop cuts so I can push the bed of the truck down and do some other things. So I'm going to switch over to edge mode, and to do a loop cut, I'm going to go ahead and press Control R, and then left mouse click and kind of bring this over to the side there. Control R again, left mouse click and bring that over here, and just kind of continue this. Control R again, Control R, bring that over. So now what I can do is kind of sink this down. So to do that, switch over to face mode again. So click on one, hold down shift, and then press E to extrude to kind of sink that down. And I got to be careful I don't go too far, otherwise I'll end up being somewhere I don't want to be. Okay, and then now I've got my little truck here. I'm going to add a little bit of color to it as well. So I want to put some windows in here, and then just do an overall color too. But I'm going to add a couple more loop cuts. So Control R again. And first one I want to do is just kind of add, so I have some room up here so I don't go right up with my window. I'll do one more Control R, and you can also grab these and then pull them down and move them around that way. And then I'm going to do another couple. Control R. If you hold down or if you use your scroller wheel, you can actually create multiple loop cuts, so that's kind of a cool thing too. But I just want two on this one. Just kind of position those. And then one of these is a little bit too high or too low, so to do a quick little loop selection, hold down Alt and you can mouse click and you can click, and then you can move those around again. So to add a little bit of color, come over here and scroll. I'm using my scroller wheel to, or you can pull this out a little bit. Click on that one, and then I'm just going to go ahead and click diffuse and just choose a color. To get some window coloring, I'm going to go to face mode and click, and then add a new material, assign it, and then choose the color that I want for that. I want to do the same here, but before I do that, I'm going to do a couple more loop cuts. So grab Control R, and then I just do the scroller wheel again for that one. And then Alt to loop select that and just move that. And then I can go ahead and select that face and hold down Shift and select that other face. And I've got those to go. So now I'm starting to get my truck going. If I want to add a little bit of curvature to it, I can also select some of my edges, holding down Shift, and then just instead of extruding, just kind of pull that and kind of go from there. Maybe I will bring out a little bit of a bumper here. So select that face, E to extrude, and then I could continue to add color to that. I'll just keep it as that color. So I'm starting to get my basic form of my truck. And then I want to just quickly show you how to add some simple tires. So to add some tires, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the Create tab over here and go to my cylinder and I kind of put it right in the middle of that. So first off, I'm going to bring it out a little bit. And if I press S and then Z, I can scale it on the Z axis. And then I'm going to press R and then 90 and then press X, Y, or Z, whichever axis. So in that case, it was Y axis. Now I've got this big old tire I can throw on there, kind of place it in there. S, shrink it down a little bit and place it where I want it to go. Maybe I'll give that a color too, something simple. And I'm just going to take that and just duplicate it. So Shift D to duplicate, and if you press X, Y, or Z again, so Y axis, that'll kind of align it. Hold down Shift, got them both selected, and I'm going to go ahead and do a Shift D again, X, Y, or Z, and just kind of position that. So that'll give you just a basic truck that you can kind of play with now. And you can keep adding more detail and color as you go.